said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Will they get upset? 'Cause I ain't done just yet.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The 3rd down run with Blue. Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Lobs this deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
We're going to 54. Why is? We're going to 53.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Well, that's not what the offense thought about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Got Mingo, it's complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So Rigoberto Sanchez, the man who will send this flying on 4th down. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. To the air with Love. This is Reed working the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Ready?
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's out made by Donovan Ezeraku.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Blue, ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cut.
Love now, off the play action. Headed out right. It's completed right side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Commit. Here we go, set. 60 red. Set.
Running right, here's Jacobs. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go.
Here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 45. Wide. Set. Go.
First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Let's go now. Right,
On the sneak, it's Love. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On the ready.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Ready, ready, ready.
Jacobs. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, came 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Running it on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Rolling out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down from the 42. Blue here from the pistol. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Prescott on 1st and 10. Buying some time left. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the middle, Blue. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play action, Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're going to try with the wideouts. And he mixed it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. When you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. The 40. At the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. First and 10 from the 32. On the give, it's Blue. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Who gets the handoff? And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes it very manageable now, 3rd and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Grabbed at the 10. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. 50, green. Cut.
Love from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Blue.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Gain 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all.
Packers
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. 45, wide, ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Thrown on first down. Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 10 black. Ready, ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the double.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Love looking to pass. Able to get it to Reed. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 30, set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Check white. Red, 38.
This is Jacobs running left. It's inside the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip at a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And I mean, we've seen this on punt returns, but yikes, on a kick return, he's out back at his own 5. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Yeah,
A 3rd down run with Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10, Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys start the second half with some offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This one is up and good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
There's Love to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow, go. 33, yellow.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Black, cut.
Again to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. He'll pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd and 1 now. Love. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Packers.
1st down from the 42.
Set, ready. Black 40.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Forced out to his right. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 52 full. Ready.
Love now. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 10 set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Look ready.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, yellow, 43. Cut.
Looking to throw. Gets this one to Watson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
6, red, 38. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Black, 95. Set, cut.
He's back to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, yellow.
Motioning the
go.
tight end now.
Cut, cut.
Handoff running left. Jacobs. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Love. The pass is taken in by Golden. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Packers holding on to a field goal lead. Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Ready, ready. 52 Blue.
He'll throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Setting up to pass. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A 52-yard attempt.
And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Red. Cut.
Here he is to throw. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs who's hurt after that play and in need of a look from the training staff. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set. Ready?
Now Love on the play fake. That's taken in by Bell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win.